One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Beavers will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ducks offense will go to work first. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start. And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Caught in the backfield, it's Kendricks. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
They'll run the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got his man. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Dennis. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Graves. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Oregon State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. The Beavers are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And the Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. The Beavers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown, Ducks! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to go up top. There's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets it out quickly. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Beavers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Makes a move. Powers through. And runs through another guy. Touchdown, Oregon! Stealing a score on special teams. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Spin, still running. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Working that left side now. Lowers those pads. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense got it, they're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. 1st and goal from the 10. Spins away from the defender. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Got it back on 2nd and goal. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3. Sneak gets it done. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway.
35, Oregon State, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pulls and fires complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
2nd down coming up.
Looking to fire. Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Beavers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The running back has it. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep running. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Ducks are threatening in the red zone. Pulls it and fires to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. 3rd down play from the gun. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Ducks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Finds his man down the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chain. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon! Look, a lot of time left. there's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
Oregon State, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wells. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Going right to work up top. Caught over the middle. It's Thorne. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Beavers are in the hurry up. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. He'll pull it down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air on first down. Still looking, on the move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Now, 4th down.
The kick is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking for a big gain. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
The Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll open the second half with a run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. But they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the bootleg and rolling out. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Kickoff.
Look out, he's got room. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught behind the line, it's Davis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll go to the sneak.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches there.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week.
There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
For the offense.
The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Dennis. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
He is brought down at the 18. 2nd down.
The give to the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and let's see what they do to finish off this drive.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They'll run play action. Had to throw it before he wanted. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Beavers will send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Wants to return it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The give to the left. Jukes his way for more.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. On the direct snap, it's Kendricks. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you some spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give to the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Snags it quickly on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Going the other way, and he's got room. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Oregon!
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Oregon State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give on the option. Powers through the defender. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
On to punt it away.
Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Dennis. They're able to get it stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Ducks lining up, just needing a tough inches on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the big foul. And coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. First down here for the offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
That's a first down for the offense.
On the run, it's Griffin. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Oregon, 82. Oregon State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to punt and away.
On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Ducks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Gets it out fast. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.